Rip Mike Gundy at Oak State for a while. Do I want to like Mike Gundy? No. I think he's a detestable human. I mean, he lost me with the Ollie Gordon thing. He had lost me a little while, a couple of years ago, when he talked about how he doesn't need Oklahoma and we don't want them. And then they beat Oklahoma that year and he cried. Okay, you were pretty much dead to me. But then you do this nonsense.
He cried.
Like he cried after beating Oklahoma. Like you're a fraud.
This was for the fans.
Right? This was for the fans.
My ass.
That you said didn't want. They didn't want.
My fucking ass.
They didn't want Bedlam. Right? Like we don't need Bedlam. We don't need that game. You want to leave? Leave. Okay, how you feel about that now? Because your career's about over, right? That is you don't remember the movie, backtrack. The career dissipation light blinking in your eye.
Bro,
right?
The career dissipation light.
There's a great line in Backdraft where homie's like, you see that light in the corner of your eye? That's the career dissipation light blinking.
You know.
You remember the movie Backdraft? But I feel like that's what Mike Gundy did when he tried to tell people, oh, we don't need Oak State. Or we don't need Oklahoma. We don't need Bedlam. Then what is this all about?
You want to play OU? Are we going to get that back on the books?
If we play them now, obviously it'd be in a bowl game. That'd be a good thing. Or postseason, either way, whatever it would be. So it was funny you bring that up. I was thinking about that on the plane coming down because I'm in my 21st one of these. And so I started thinking about the coaches. I'm trying to go back and remember the coaches that were here when I started. And Bob Stoops is a good friend of mine, and I was thinking about him. And then so I transitioned into, it's still a little unusual that we don't play them.
But you said you didn't want the game. You didn't need the game. Oh, my bad. You're a fucking fraud. That's right. My bad. My bad. You're a poser. You're a has-been who was and never was.
Don't you know who I am?
And now it's like, so much respect for Boomer. Oh, man. Mike, retire. It's over. You're done. You're a has-been who is a never was. You're not relevant in college football anymore. You're coming off of an embarrassing season. And now you're pandering to Oklahoma. What is this? Help me explain how anything you just said in that interview helped your football program. How did anything you say help your recruiting in the state of Oklahoma? How did anything you just say help your NIL or your booster dollars? Because nobody at Oak State wants to hear that out of you. It's weird not playing Oklahoma. Motherfucker, you held the door for them.
Yes, you did.
And you were proud to do it. And now all of a sudden, it's weird not playing Oklahoma. Maybe, and who remembers the classic, maybe we could play them in the spring and split the...
We could do a home and home and take the NIL for each other, and it'll be great.
You're a fraud, man. That's what Mike Gundy is. Do you guys understand? Mike Gundy's a fraud. He's telling you he's one thing, and he's just not. He's not that guy. He's not compelling. He's not somebody out beating the drum for Oak State, and you've got to come to Stillwater. It's a special place. No, it's not. Stillwater's not special or unique. Not with you as the head coach. It's not Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas anymore. You're not that guy anymore. You're not 40 anymore, Mike. You're just a guy who's pathetic, can't win football games, can't recruit, and you've got a bunch of your yahoos thinking Hoss Hengy is going to be the next Heisman Trophy quarterback.
3/4 of this is inaccurate.
Do you understand? Like, you're a snake oil salesman. And now we're supposed to believe you miss playing Oklahoma. We need Bedlam. Oh, man. I've got to have Bedlam. No, we don't. And you know what? Furthermore, we don't have to have Mike Gundy.
I'm a man.
Because Mike Gundy's a has-been who's a never was. He's always been a fraud. He'll get you this close. And he's just going to stand up and walk out of the room.
And then he's going to say it was someone else's fault.
And you're getting outspent by Joey at Texas Tech, who frankly is in a better position to win games than you are. No. I didn't misspeak. Texas Tech is in a far better position than Oklahoma State is to win games.
Hold on.
Let that sink in.
Hold on. Am I hearing this right?
Baylor's about to have another better season than you. TCU's about to have another better season than you. Utah's about to have another better season. Remember all the shit you guys talked about, how Utah was going to go to Stillwater and we were going to handle business, and it was going to be, we're going to go to Provo and we're going to run that town. Screw the Mormons.
Yeah, I know what time it is.
Well, those magic underpants and all that caffeine-free beverage ain't going to help you when Bedlam shit. How did that work out for you? You forgot to cover the wide receiver. Remember that, where you were laying on the ground? Your DB laying on the ground. Remember that? And you lost the game?
Monty, he just tripped.
I know. Jake Retzloff sucks, and he plays at Tulane, but he was good enough to beat your ass. Oh, that's right, because you didn't have defense.
I want the best people.
And now, here you are, again, selling your snake oil about, it's weird not playing Oklahoma. Oh, Bedlam. Oh, we could split money. Oh, let's play in the spring. Let's not.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
How about instead of playing Bedlam, we fire your ass like they wanted to when they gave you a pay cut?
And they should have.
Because they said you couldn't afford NIL.
Gosh.
And how about we allow Oak State fans to move on from your never has been ass? Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me. Texas Tech, TCU, Baylor, BYU, Utah, Kansas State, Kansas. Should I just keep going?
Arizona State?
Arizona State, certainly. Everybody's in a better position, pretty much.
Hell, Matt Campbell, Mr. Don't Pay Anybody, is in a better position than you are.
And again, you've got Oak State fans.
Come on.
You've got Oak State fans in their rooms, forearm strengthening to Haas Hengy. Man, you're amazing. Wish you could sell recruits like you sell your fan base on Haas Hengy, huh?
Wish you could sell, your recruits like you sell us on why not drinking and driving isn't a problem. Nice, Mike.
Utah had one of their most disappointing seasons ever under Kyle Whittingham. They still had a better season than you.
Do you know what that's like these days?
BYU just lost their starting quarterback to Tulane. They're going to have a better season than you.
God bless.
Colorado, who, if you ask, I don't know who's the guy, Eric Wasikowski on this show, has a coach who can't coach and can't recruit.
The unbelievers.
They had a better season than you. Kansas won big game after big game to close the season. They had a better season than you.
Now, how many seasons has good old Mike been doing this? Did he mention that in the clip? This is my 21st one of these. And you're still behind everybody.
And you still keep talking about how, and the best part is, if we go back and we play, and I don't think we have the clips, but if we were to go back and play the Mike Gundy Hall of Fame, nothing this guy ever says, including who ain't done that 1,000 times in their life, is ever good for Oak State.
You want to play OU? Are we going to get that back on the books?
If we play them now, obviously it'd be in a bowl game. That'd be a good thing, or postseason. Either way, whatever it would be. So it was funny you bring that up. I was thinking about that on the plane coming down because I'm in my 21st one of these, and so I started thinking about the coaches. I'm trying to go back and remember the coaches that were here when I started. And Bob Stoops is a good friend of mine, and I was thinking about him. And then so I transitioned into, it's still a little unusual that we don't play them.
Oh, it's my 21st one of these, and I've had these guys fooled for 21 of them.
Sorry, Mike. Did you mean beers or seasons? Because I got confused.
And yet Oak State fan is just going to be like, wow, Mike, wow.
Oh, my God, dude. Mike, watching you.
That's such a good
James
point.
is like, oh, my God, Mike, watching you stand on the sideline next to my insider source who's really my friend on the sideline. Gosh, it's just been a pleasure to watch you for 20 of one of these things, and the 21st one of these things is going to be the best one of these things. Like, come on, dude. How long until we're like, yeah, this dude's a poser?
David Persons for $2. Do you know how
Jesus.
close the Big 12 Memphis vote was? It didn't really get that far. It was not like that. Chad Carter, he's been a member for 18 months. Oh, hey fam, cutting the grass and have you in my ear holes. Hope everyone is doing well except Michigan. They suck. Go Bucks. We'll have a Michigan story for you in a minute. Hey, Aaron Wilson, rack 'em. Aaron for $2. Andy gifted a Monty Show membership. Appreciate you, Aaron Wilson. Wasikowski's like, nice one, Aaron. Nice. Go Blue.
Nice.
Mike Smith, all of the crazy Gundy videos, you keep playing that clip. Come on, man. Well, I don't exactly have the Mike Gundy videos on standby.
Yeah.
Right. But Mike Gundy fixing his Coke machine in a press conference. Mike Gundy talking about how, negotiations are over. It's time to play football.
Don't stop having your agent call me.
Yeah. Negotiations are never over. Then taking a pay cut. Clearly negotiations were over so that they could afford. And it's wild. It's wild, man. It is wild. Okie Light. I want to push back, but Monty's right. We have too many Oak State fans that are happy to get back above 500. And this is the part that bothers me. Oklahoma State should be the blue blood in this conference. But to do that, you got to beat Texas and Oklahoma. And you instead of that, wanted to hold the door open.
Good.
Right? You have to recruit quarterbacks. You have to develop quarterbacks. You're Mike Gundy. You're arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of Oak State. But your kid wasn't even good enough to play there. You can't continue to do what Mike Gundy does and then talk like you're some kind of legend, because you're not. Mike Gundy's not a legend. Mike Gundy's not a legend. Mike Gundy is not a legend.
Mike Gundy is a legend in press conferences.
He's a guy who just sells guys like Oak State James and everybody else. Oh, look at Oak State James fawning over Haas Hengy.
Yeah, who is he? Your next clean cut?
Haas Hengy. Oh man, if John Stone was a boomerang or whatever, if Preston Stone had a boomerang, I hope Haas Hengy has a javelin.
Macaque.
Like, you guys are so sold on Haas Hengy. Based on what? Well, my inside source, there's no inside source. He's never played a meaningful rep. And you're not going to be good. Again.
Hi, this is James. Welcome back.
And what's going to be the argument this year?
NIL. That'll be the excuse.
But you cut your coach's salary so you could afford NIL.
It wasn't enough.
No, it's not the NIL budget that's the problem. It's the guy spending it.
Correct.
It's the football coach. We know his offense. It doesn't change. He doesn't have offensive linemen or quarterbacks. So Ollie Gordon got wasted. Well, probably the wrong terminology for Ollie Gordon.
Damn.
But my point is, you did not use Ollie Gordon to the proper level. Like I could go on and on and on about it. Mike Gundy's not a legend. He's a guy who's a legend at Oak State, and that speaks all the things you need to ever say about Oak State. That Mike Gundy's your legend. It's not Woody Hayes. He's not Bo Schembechler. He's not Lou Holtz. He's not Nick Saban. He's not pick your guy. He's not Kirby Smart. Is he the best coach in this conference? Not close.
Let me.
Not Kyle Whittingham.
Here's an example. If we're bringing up names just in college football, is let's see, Buddy at Oregon, Dan Lanning.
Buddy at Oregon.
Is Dan Lanning already, because he's only been in a head coach at Oregon, I mean, how many seasons? Like 5 seasons now?
Something like that. 3 seasons.
Not 21 of these. Dan Lanning, is he already a better head coach? Has he already had a better career?
Who's taken Mike Gundy over Dan Lanning? I would just say stick in the conference, right? Baylor, because of their schedule. Dave Aranda is going to have a better year, significantly better year. I think he probably wins 8, 9, possibly 10 games because of their schedule. And you guys are going to win And James, Oak State James, I don't even, are you in the comment section?
Oh, he must.
Is James in the comment section? I don't see him. There he is. We will see in week 2 if Oak State is for real because they have to go to Eugene and play Oregon. Bro, by this comment, you believe that Oak State is for real today. They're not. And nobody has them at for real.
Who I think it's a really fair question. In the Big 12, who is Mike Gundy better than right now? Well, Willie Fritz.
I'd probably take Mike over Willie Fritz because Willie Fritz hasn't done anything at Houston yet.
Scott Satterfield.
Man, that's close. Dude.
I'm not joking. I'm being serious.
I would take Mike Gundy over Scott Satterfield.
Rich Rod.
Oh, wow.
Tough comparison. I agree. First season, totally get it. But what do they share? Reputation.
And mediocrity.
That's
close. Mike's been there a long time. I would take him for the longevity.
Okay.
Rich Rod's bounced around. Now, after that, Sonny Dykes.
Those are the three.
Sonny Dykes. I'm taking
Sonny Dykes. Bro.
Dave Aranda.
Dude, he went to the CFP.
Dave Aranda.
Same guy, in my opinion.
That's another one that I'm like,
The only difference is Mike Gundy's way more personality driven.
Other than that, I don't think there's I'm taking Kleiman.
I'm taking him over Buddy at UCF for sure.
Well, Scott Frost.
Not really much of a thing there though.
Kleiman. I'm taking Kleiman.
Yeah, I'm taking Kleiman.
Kalani, not even a conversation.
Yeah, the guys that aren't even a conversation are
Kyle Whittingham, Kalani Sitake,
Dion,
Prime, Dillingham, absolutely Dillingham,
Matt Campbell
for sure. I mean, it's going to be it's going to be a brawl. I would take Joey McGuire. Dude,
right now, today, I think you have to.
Because he's recruiting and spending NIL money.
The obvious argument is he hasn't won anything. But
neither
at least is he's NILing.
But I would rather have a coach who's willing to spend money and go and recruit. You can't do both. If you spend money and you recruit at a high level and you lose, okay, you're fired. The problem at Oak State is you don't spend money, you don't recruit at a high level, you lose, and you didn't get fired. Make it make sense. So for you to sit here and say, oh, man, it's weird not playing Oklahoma. What did I tell you guys last year? Oh, you can't say, well, who hasn't done that? Nobody does that.
Gosh, I'd have to look, but hasn't Brent Brennan had some success before Arizona, right?
Yes. But again, P4, longevity.
Oregon State. That's where I know him from. Yeah.
You're out of your mind. Dave Aranda is not a better coach than Mike Gundy. Aranda will be gone after this season. You think fucking Gundy's going to be here after this season?
Bro, are you serious?
You really think he's... And again, I am not saying that Dave Aranda is some incredible coach because he's a brilliant defensive guy.
Guys, these two are more comparable than you think.
Ask yourself this question. How many games will Baylor win? He's got probably top 3 quarterback in the league now. Their number 1 game, home for Auburn. They're going to win that game. At SMU, I would assume they'd win that game. Samford's 3. Arizona State, they're going to lose. That's 3-1. They're going to beat Oak State. I think they're going to beat K-State because that game's at Baylor. That's 5 wins. They'll lose at TCU. They'll beat Cincinnati for 6. They'll beat UCF for 7. They'll lose to Utah. That'll be 7. At Arizona, 8. Houston, 9 wins. You think he's getting fired if they win 9 games? How about this? They go 6-6. You think Dave Aranda's getting fired? Might. What if they go 7-5? He's not getting fired.
It's a classic Baylor season.
8-4. Not getting fired. Not getting fired. He's not. Why would he get fired? He's not getting fired. Bro, have you seen what you guys are going to, it's going to be tough for you to win 3 games. You'll beat UT Martin, thank God. You better. You're losing to Oregon. You'll beat Tulsa. You're going to lose to Baylor. Dude, if you go to Arizona and lose, Arizona's not going to be good this year. I don't think. I'll give you Arizona. No, you're going to lose at Arizona because you'll beat Houston. That's 3. You should beat Cincinnati for 4. Then you're going to lose at Texas Tech. You're going to lose at Kansas, lose to K-State.
You're not losing that game, dude. Come on.
At UCF, you're probably winning that game for 5 wins. And then you're going to lose to Iowa State. So you're 5-7.
Okay, so you're going to lose at Oregon. I'm trying to see like where are they going to be 4 games into the year? Like
UT Martin, they'll be 1-1 after Oregon, 2-1 after Tulsa, 2-2 after Baylor.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're going to be able to defend Baylor.
And then middle of the season, you're going to be riding high. You're going to be 3 above 500, and then you're going to lose
2-2 Baylor, 2-3 Arizona, 3-3 Houston, 4-3 Cincinnati, 4-4 Texas Tech, 4-5 Kansas, 4-6 K-State, 5-6 UCF, 5-7 Iowa State.
So
Go ahead.
A better season, but still an awful season.
So then tell me, how is Mike Gundy keeping his job if he goes 5-7? How? Iowa State is not losing to Kansas.
Oklahoma State's not losing.
Or Oklahoma State's not losing to Kansas. Okay, so that game is at Kansas, and you're telling me you really think, let me just look at one thing.
Excellent strategy, sir.
You make this so easy. You have, James is the legend of, I don't know anything, so I'm going to pronounce Preston Stone the best quarterback in the country. Because you did that last year. And then
You're a homer is the first part.
you pronounced that SMU was going to beat BYU, and Preston Stone dropped dead at center field, I think, and BYU won that game.
Then to double down on BYU, you said Retzloff was going to win the Heisman, and now his ass got bounced from Provo.
And that didn't happen. So my question is, you have not, in recent memory, been able to stop the run. What makes you think that Daniel Hinshaw, who, if he's healthy, could arguably be the best back in this league? Okay, forget the run game. Forget the run game. You have an offensive line, I think, at Kansas, returning 3 of their 5 guys. And one of your weaknesses will be rushing the quarterback. I know, shocking. So, Jalen Daniels, 3 of 5 returning offensive linemen, and one of the better running backs in the league.
Bro,
that right there says you're not winning that game.
Hold on. Just listen to Kansas's schedule. You think you're beating this team when you're playing them in the last quarter of the season after they've played this easy of a schedule? Bro, Fresno State, Wagner, Missouri, good game. Rivalry game, good game. Okay, tough game. West Virginia at home. Cincinnati at home. UCF on the road. Tech on the road. Home for K-State. They will have been home, bro. They won't have left their time zone for 2 weeks before playing you.
With
like,
I think the 3rd best defensive line in the conference. Okay. I mean, dude,
I agree that Buddy is hurt a lot. You're not wrong about that portion, but to sit here and say that they're going to beat Kansas just like that because he's always hurt, they proved you wrong.
But again,
the last 4 games of the year, dude.
But again, Jalen Daniels was not hurt a lot last year, and down the stretch, I think Jalen Daniels got better and better and better and better and better. We saw it against BYU. We saw it against Colorado. On the road, tough atmosphere. And you're just assuming he's going to be hurt when they have a very light schedule. And he's got 3 of his 5 returning offensive linemen with a running back. And I think even more to the point, I think he's got, let's even stretch that, a top 5 defensive line in the conference. It's top 3. Top 5 defensive line in the conference. Like, this is what Oak State fans do. They get in the rectory, they drink the blood of Christ, and then they start making predictions.
The blood of Gundy.
The blood of Gundy. And then they start making predictions. It's not Going to be good. BYU football. This poor guy, James, every time I turn on this channel, Monty is drilling him. Hey, man, I'm not the one.
I don't know what.
I'm not
what
the one who said,
activity, you know,
I'm not the one who said Boomerang was going to be the best quarterback in the country last year.
Bruh.
Boomerang.
I'm not the one who said Jake Retzloff was winning the Heisman this year. I'm not, you know. And listen, Oak State James did send me a video. And I don't usually play his videos on the channel because they're a little questionable. But he sent me a video of himself right after this is James coming out of the rectory.
Exclusive.
This is Oak State James coming out of the rectory after he formulated his Oak State pick.
Oh, fucking God.
James, the hair of the dog in you there? You know.
There's no way that Oklahoma State's losing to Kansas. Buddy is always hurt.
And what happens is James just comes in and he says outlandish, crazy things he can't back up.
Because you get emotional, bro.
Haas Hengy, Heisman Trophy winner. Ollie Gordon should be in New York. Going to be the best back in the country. Hey, he just got a DUI. He'll run stairs. It's fine.
Yeah, he had too many Modelo's one night. You know, that kind of ruined it all. You know?
I love how my guy James, Oak State James over here, is like, oh, yeah, Ollie's going to run stairs. No, he doesn't need to miss playing time. Ollie Gordon, he got a DUI, got to run stairs. Doesn't need to miss a game. Well, you probably should have suspended him because he missed every game last year. Just so we're clear.
No, I'm not doing that.
I never said Jake Retzloff was going to win the Heisman. I said Jake was the best QB in the Big 12.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
Sorry, dude. My bad.
What about Boomerang?
My bad, dude.
How do you defend your take on Boomerang last year?
Can you, for all, you know, how many of our thousands are watching,
That's
can you
right.
specify?
Oak State James is the only one that knows that Preston Stone's packing a Boomerang down there. But
Monty, we're running out of airspace in dude's pants at this point.
Yes. In Raccoon we trust.
Which one? Because now we're getting a little closer to the meth pipe, not the garbage can.
Oak State James, you just graduated to Raccoon Dumpster Kid. I mean, keep saying crazy things and you might become meth pipe
It
Raccoon.
was at this moment that he knew.
Right?
He
Yeah, you
up.
knew. Because you're now Raccoon coming out of the dumpster. You very well might find yourself. No, you're not, because then you'll be a raccoon with a meth pipe in the front seat if you don't watch yourself. You know, my favorite is when James talks about his inside info at Oak State. Listen, guys.
And he will every single time.
I'm live in the rectory, and I got to let you know this. I came in the back door.
Whoa.
Here in the rectory.
Whoa.
And, you know.
The biggest load that we've seen.
I have an insider.
And I want you to know that insider is not Jesus Christ, but close. He's my middle school friend who's now the sideline reporter in Stillwater. And he told me as an inside information that Preston Stone's packing a Boomerang down there.
Sometimes I think I just say shit.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Johnny Gonzalez, we now go live to Stadium James inside the IPF below the upper deck in Stillwater.
Bro.
Exactly.
What's up, big bro?
Never ever go full meth pipe raccoon. Don't do it. It's bad. It's bad for your life. It's hit 100% of the time. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Lopes fan game. Oh God,
This ought to be good, bro. First of all, member for like 30 months. Thank you.
Let's be clear.
That's like saying for the record.
See, because Lopes Van Gabe is now graduated into a place where when he comments like an hour 3 of the show, whoever he's talking about is in real trouble.
Bro loads up for the first 2 hours, dude, and then we'll just come in here and just light your ass on fire, dude.
Let's be clear. James, the human being, is tremendously respected and valued member of this little community. Indeed. Now, Oak State James, the character, on this here program is a damn punching bag.
Facial recognition.
And that's the truth. Oak State James, the guy, Pastor James White, phenomenal dude. Good guy.
In God's name, image, and likeness.
Single-handedly keeps Buc-ee's in business.
And an author as well.
Yeah. Do you know how many pedo priest books this guy's wrote or read?
Stay hard.
He's writing a book on pedo priests, and it's God's work. But Oak State James,
Listen, guys, I have an idea to help BYU. Guys. If we build an upper deck on the Vel Edwards Stadium, I mean, Jake Retzloff, he's already going to win the Heisman Trophy at BYU.
My bad. The BYU.
The BYU, that Manischewitz thing.
Tulane.
That Manischewitz thing is going to be amazing as long as we put an upper deck and block the Mountain View.
Hey, James, they would never block the Mountain View.
Well, then they're stupid because they are not getting their BDSM seating charges.
I'm giving you a fucking answer.
Now that guy. Okay. Here's a bet.
Okay.
Stay hard.
Okay.
Here's a bet.
Can you screenshot this? This
Yes.
is a bet.
If Oak State gets the upset over Oregon, what will you put up? If Oregon beats Oak State, what do you want?
I just want my phone call.
James, what I want.
You got to single this up.
James.
Morty.
Just you and me now on the show, okay? All the other, they can't hear you.
No.
James, if Oak State beats Oregon, I'm not going to put anything up because, frankly, it's never going to happen, and I don't want you to be disappointed. Now, if Oregon beats Oak State, you have to go to Eugene. When Oregon beats Oak State, you have to go to Eugene and personally deliver Jakey Two Holes, your boy. You have to personally deliver. You have to personally deliver Jake Buc-ee's brisket sandwiches.
Bro, this hole you've dug is so deep, bro.
Hi, this is James. Welcome back.
We need James versus Big Daddy Magic charity boxing match, and the proceeds go to the Advocates.
Dude, facts.
James, they're never.
It is championship week.
Not for Oak State. Not for Oak State. Listen, I'll go this far. If Oak State beats Oregon, I will buy Big Daddy Magic a long sleeve Buffalo Bills red shirt.
Two of them.
Bruh.
Oh, and Big Daddy Magic, you heard that here. If Oklahoma State beats Oregon, I will buy Big Daddy Magic 2 long sleeve Buffalo Bill shirts.
Timothy.
I'm doing it. Now, if Oregon beats Oak State, you got to drive to Eugene and deliver Jake Buc-ee's brisket sandwiches.
Yeah, take it. See ya.
That's how it is. Buc-ee's brisket sando. Exactly right.
Dude.
Okay, Buc-ee's sandwiches for Jake versus $50 gift card for me. You're not getting no.
Bro, dude, we established this last week. Your excuse is that you have this Kindle. Why don't you get hard copies first?
And you and I both know you're going to be disappointed. I don't want to get your hopes up.
Cashless.
How about this? If Oak State beats Oregon, I will buy you a Patrick Mahomes authentic Nebraska football jersey. That seems legit, right? Because he's playing for both Nebraska and...
That's the last I saw.
I mean, we'll put Mahomes on the Raiola. Raiola in Mahomes.
Listen, they both wear number 15. I mean, it looks the same to me.
They're intermingled.
Yeah.
Okie Light, James is listening to the Oak State podcast saying Dante Moore is as good as throwing picks as Devin Dampier.
What?
Well,
what?
And listen, I understand Oak State fan thinks that their defense is going to be better. It's not. But, you know, that you believe Kansas is a bad football team, Oak State, James, like, that's the thing that I will
Come on,
never.
man. What are you talking about?
I'll never understand that. I will never
Bro.
I will never understand what made you say, well, Kansas, we're better than Kansas. Fucking Kansas? What? AM, PM, they got nothing on Bucky's.
Nobody said boo.
Bro, I'm warning you now. And that nobody believes me when I say, hey, the University of Utah has the best offensive line in the conference.
That's bullshit.
Best right tackle in the country. And I think probably top one or two or three offensive lines in the country. And then the national rankings come out and, well, lo and behold.
By the way, that was based on Pro Football Focus's numbers.
Thank you. So actual like real metrics and stuff.
Yeah.
So-called experts.
And you think that Oak State, you better like
Me?
Athlon Sports did a preview on Oak State where they said if they don't overachieve, they may not win a game. You know, dude, it's fine. And I just think that Mike Gundy
can you run that by me one more time? If they don't overachieve.
If they said something like, homie said something. He said something like, if Oak State doesn't overachieve, they won't win a game.
Damn.
Because they have all these transfers who have really never accomplished anything at their previous stops. It just doesn't. It does not make any sense at all.
Bro,
and I
that
start
is so rough.
I start looking at the like just the Zane Flores hype that you monkeys were running out last year. Oh man, let me tell you something about
guys.
Zane Flores. Oh,
Hey, guys.
He's no Gunner Gundy, but let me tell you about this guy. And
Suck at a ding dong.
that's all he did last year because he didn't play football. Right? Like, and you just look at you look at this depth chart up and down, and you understand they just were never an offense They were offensive, they just weren't an offense last year. And now you're like, oh, okay. We lost our three best receivers. So you think that Christian Fitzpatrick is going to go from Marshall to Oak State and he's going to 20 touchdowns?
Yes.
No.
No.
Right? Like Jalen Lloyd, he could not cut it at Nebraska. He was a big play guy or no play guy. And you think he's going to become an unbelievable route runner now? How? Right? I mean, Talon Shetron isn't he? I think he's your only significant contributor that's coming back. And they're better than Kansas. Oh, okay. Anyway.